They've starred in blockbuster hits, won awards, and delivered lines we still quote today. These Hollywood actors were once at the peak of fame, but now it's 2025, and time has rewritten their image. Can you still recognize them from just their current look? You'll have 5 seconds to guess each one before we reveal the face that once ruled the silver screen. Get ready to test your star power memory in Then versus Now. From teen queen to indie darling, she grew on screen. Now 43, she's praised for her fearless and grounded performances. Swashbuckling elegance made her unforgettable. Turning 40, she's chosen complex, layered roles ever since. He became the face of a sci-fi revolution. Even at 61, his calm force and iconic presence still headline franchises. She captured vulnerability and strength in one unforgettable role. Now 49, her gravitas keeps elevating every script she touches. She lit up the 90s with that megawatt smile and undeniable charm. In 2025, at 57, her grace and star power are as radiant as ever. He was Hollywood's quiet storm in early 2000s epics. Now 47, he favors indie stories and deeper roles. He leapt from indie hit to Star Wars hero. Now 33, he's using his platform for truth and representation. He mastered complex emotions in dark, layered characters. Now 50, his bold choices continue to redefine cinematic acting. She combined toughness and vulnerability as a TV icon. Now 44, she's as known for business acumen as screen talent. She broke through with grit and authenticity. At 35, her blend of humor and talent still defines a generation. He started in Lifeguard Red and rose to oceanic royalty. At 46, his energy still rules both action and fantasy realms. He brought eerie brilliance and boyish charm to cult status. At 44, he's still one of Hollywood's most unpredictable forces. He slashed, sang, and surprised us all. Now 57, he's still delivering powerhouse performances in every genre. His rebel heart and emotional depth captivated millions. Though gone too soon, at 46 he'd still be rewriting cinematic standards. The first black woman to win Best Actress brought fire and finesse. At 59, she balances film, fitness, and fearless roles. The high school heartthrob of a generation. At 49, he's behind the scenes now, but fans still remember every slow smile. He combined Broadway flair with leading man appeal. At 54, his eclectic choices continue to surprise. She turned heads in crime dramas and rom-coms alike. At 51, she remains a beloved and elusive screen presence. From Wizarding World to women's rights icon. Now 35, she balances activism and acting with thoughtful grace. She turned smart comedy into Oscar-winning artistry. Now 36, she blends vintage glam with modern brilliance. She stole scenes with wit and poise. Now 42, she shifts between thrillers and musicals with ease. He made intensity and intellect a signature. Now 56, he stays selective and stellar in every role. Intensity and wisdom made him a master of the craft. At 70, he's still a towering figure of excellence and command. He outgrew Hogwarts with bold indie choices. At 36, his range keeps redefining what a child star can become. He shocked audiences with chilling intensity and transformation. At 51, his roles still challenge and captivate. His spoof beginnings led to superhero dominance. At 44, he's reshaping his legacy with indie roles and quiet strength. Her transformative performance stunned the world. Now 49, she mixes action, drama, and elegance like few can. He started in spy TV before A-list cinema. Now 50, he directs, acts, and writes with equal magnetism. His gritty charisma redefined leading men for a generation. At 61, he still commands the screen with seasoned confidence and edge. he won an Oscar before most knew his name. At 53, he's riding waves of comeback, craft, and controversy. From awkward teen royalty to screen powerhouse. Now 42, she blends Hollywood polish with Broadway chops. She captivated with danger, beauty, and a rebellious spark. Now 50, she's a global icon balancing humanitarian work and magnetic roles. He stood out even in a cast of stars. Now 41, his mix of vulnerability and fire defines modern leading men. She's stunned with innocence and depth. Now 51, her subtlety continues to earn endless acclaim. He danced and sang his way into teen idol status. At 38 in 2025, he's embraced a rugged screen persona with surprising depth. He turned charisma into a career of box office gold. At 56, his comeback energy and enduring appeal remain unmatched. He made action stunts look effortless and personal. At 63, his energy continues to defy time and gravity. She charmed the world with wit, warmth, and comedic timing. At 61, she's still America's sweetheart with Oscar-winning depth. A heartthrob with indie chops and serious range. Now 45, he balances blockbusters and art house like a pro. He turned redemption into a legendary role. At 60, his charisma and wit still electrify every screen appearance. She proved that charm, smarts, and sparkle could coexist. At 49, she leads both on-screen and behind the scenes with brilliance. She brought bold comedy into the spotlight. Now 45, she stuns with a mix of humor, transformation, and charm. She unearthed elegance and wit in adventure films. At 55, she continues to exude classic grace and fierce will. She gave the classic makeover scene an unforgettable twist. Now 45, her quiet grace and charm endure across screens. Speed, heart, and humanity made him beloved. At 52, his legacy still lives in every gear shift. He became everyone's McDreamy and more. Now 59, he brings seasoned heart to film and racing. From child prodigy to Oscar-winning powerhouse, she redefined range. Now 44, she seamlessly blends activism, intellect, and unforgettable roles. She brought mystery and pain to the dreamlike screen. At 56, she continues to take risks and redefine roles for mature women. She started young, but stood out with charisma and edge. Now 42, she's built a career full of wit, wisdom, and versatility. A writing genius with boy next door depth. In 2025, at 54, he's still redefining the everyman hero. She was the teen queen of the early 2000s. In 2025 at 39, she's made a surprising return to both screen and spotlight. He went from heartthrob to Hollywood heavyweight overnight. In 2025, at 51, he still draws audiences with depth, intensity, and global star power. From teen vampire romance to indie queen. Now 35, she's one of the most daring and original voices in film. From rising stars to living legends, these actors have evolved, but their talent and impact remain timeless. How many did you guess right? Drop your score in the comments. Tell us who shocked you the most, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more Then versus Now, where Hollywood's past meets the present.